have flaws too, major flaws. My wife knows that, she's figured it out. Worst flaw I have is like after like comedy shows, I'll do like anything after comedy shows if everybody else is down. I'll do anything. I went to a strip club after a comedy show one time, and I'm not even a strip club guy, you know what I mean? Because I don't like giving away my money for free, you know what I mean? And plus I got Wi-Fi, you know what I mean? You got some good Wi-Fi, you don't need the strip club, you know what I mean? You turn the computer on, throw the money at the screen, pick it back up, put it in your pocket. Save some money. When I go to a strip club, I actually take money off the stage. Sneaky move, you know what I mean? Nobody's looking, just balling up and put it in your pocket, man. That's the way it works. Did you enjoy the show? Yeah, I made like $5,000, dog. I gotta put my dog through college. Worst night of my life happened in Seattle. It was like New Year's 2017. It is the worst night of my life. I was hanging out after a comedy show. And I did some edibles with this dude at the show. What am I doing edibles, son? The dude was like, hey man, you know, the way he introduced it is what got me, because he was like, hey man, you want to have some butter? It's weird. I had never had somebody offer me butter randomly out of a dish they pulled out of their back pocket. This is a weird thing. Hey, you want some butter? I was like, really? Why is it black? What the hell did you make the butter with? Relax, Kortney, let's have a little butter. And then he pulled out some King's Hawaiian rolls, you know what I mean? And I just wanted the bread, honestly. Let me be real. I can eat King's Hawaiian roll with no butter, you know what I mean? I can eat dry like a duck, you know what I mean? I can just throw it back with no butter. I don't want to offend him. Say, hey, sure, I'll have some of that butter. So I pulled out the King's Hawaiian, and I dapped up the butter, you know what I mean? He's eating weed, you know what I mean? Like I'm a drug mule. I just fucking dap it up, I throw the butter back. It's great. Then he came back and said, hey, Kortney, we got a little more butter if you want some more butter. I was like, man, it's been like 2 hours? Man, that butter ain't nothing, man. Bring on more of that butter. That's when things went wrong. I had never done edibles before. I didn't know that's, you know, when you do edibles, I didn't know you do one edible and you gotta wait for that to kick in for the rest of your life. You know what I mean? You don't double dip until the first one gets a chance to do what it wants to do. If it gets the second one, it finds out you're cheating on the first one. Oh, really? Oh, watch what the hell I do to you. The room is shaking. Terrible. 5 minutes later, the room started shaking back to front. I'd never shaken back to front, man. I'm shaking in the room like this. What's wrong? Hey, man, I'm trying to keep the room still right now. Something's weird. What's going on, man? Oh, man, something's happened. Hey man, we got to do something right now. Hey man, just relax, Kortney. And I don't like doing marijuana because it makes me paranoid. And when I get paranoid, you know, I call the police, right? That's what I do. And then they show up to the house, you know, and I act like I don't know how they got there. Who called the police? Oh, well, I did. It's good to see you guys, man. So I'm trying to make the room not shake. And this dude's like, relax. I was like, hey, Kortney, I need to get home. We got to get home now. It's like, oh, what? No, call me an Uber. I need to leave. I got to call the police, man. I need to get home immediately. I took a 45-minute Uber ride, 3 blocks from my house. That's how high I was. I was so high, I thought the driver was following me home. This is how high I was. So I was trying to get him lost. I was trying to get the driver lost. He's like, hey man, take a left. He's like, where are you going? Hey, I know a different way. Take a left. Like, oh, yeah, man, this dude is trying to kidnap me right now, man. This is the worst. I should have had a lunch. If I had a lunch, I would have ate so much of that damn bread, right? Hey, take a right. This is the worst night of my life, man. I need to call somebody. You ever be so high? You say, I just got to call somebody. I don't know what I'm going to tell them. I got to call somebody. So I called my wife. I was like, hey babe, hey, what are you up to? It's 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm sleeping. What do you think I'm up to? Oh yeah, that's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure. What are you doing later on tonight? Yeah, I think I'm gonna need you to give me a ride to the hospital. You know what I mean? I'm gonna die in 15 minutes, I'm pretty sure, I'm convinced. I was doing some edibles at the club, and something's going wrong. I Googled edibles, and the only thing that came up was confused black people. So I'm gonna need a ride to the hospital tonight. Are you high? Yes, I'm high. Glad that you asked. And I want him to know that I know that he know. You better not try to kidnap me, dog. Hey, the Uber driver is trying to take me. Get home now. She yelled that into the phone. Get home now. I was like, oh, okay, all right, cool. Hey, man, we got to get home. He looked at me. He was like, oh, no problem. Get out of the car. We're parked right now? How long have we been in front of my house, man? It's ridiculous. Who left the Christmas lights up? Savages live here. It's the worst. I got out of the Uber. You ever have somebody waiting for you to get home, by the way? That is the worst feeling on earth. You walk up to the door when they're waiting on you. You go to put the key in the door. You ever had this happen? You put the key and somebody's waiting for you on the other side. You don't even get a chance to turn. They just pull the door open from the other side, pissed off, ready to choke the life out of you. You know what I'm saying? I went to put my key in, and she pulled the door open. I was so high, I thought I did a magic trick. I was like, ta-da! Oh, it's you! Yes, it's me. It's like, oh man, I thought I'd never see you again, man. We just talked on the phone. You never know, man. It's good to see you. Oh, this is awkward. I can't believe you. I can't believe this either. You know what I mean? We got to figure this out, though. You know, something's happening right now. Disgusting. She said that to me. You're disgusting. Where the hell is your shirt? Oh, my shirt. Oh, I traded it for this coat. You know what I mean? It's weird, man. They was trading shirts for coats out there. I was like, oh, this is my lucky day. I got a shirt on me, man. So I just changed that in and got me a coat. It's a nice coat. That is your coat. Oh, shoot, where's my shirt? Somebody stole my shirt. I gotta figure out where the hell my shirt is. This is really awkward. I'm gonna need you to give me a ride to the hospital, by the way. I need a ride to the hospital. I'm not giving you a ride to the hospital. Well, I'm gonna call the police and they're gonna give me a ride to the hospital. Somebody is giving me a ride to the hospital tonight. That's the way this is working. I'm not giving you a ride to the hospital. What are you gonna tell them when you get there? I'm high. Yes, that's exactly what I'm gonna tell them. But this is not the time to keep secrets, you understand? Right? They're gonna know I'm high, okay? I lost my shirt while I was wearing my coat, you understand? They're gonna know I'm high. And if I don't tell them I'm high, you're gonna tell them I'm high because you're a snitch. So, get a ride to the hospital.